it through. Think it through. Okay. Let me ask you a question. Okay. If you don't accept Jesus, can you go to heaven?
No.
Okay. So let me ask you a scenario, right?
Okay.
And so there's a girl who doesn't believe in Jesus. Let's say she's Hindu, right? 14, 15, 18-year-old girl.
Okay.
And a Christian man, rapes and murders her. Rapes her, cuts her up, cuts her throat, but he believes in Jesus. Who goes to heaven?
If she doesn't believe in
She does not believe in Jesus.
If she has not received
Yes.
or trusted or believed the fact that
She does
her
not believe in
ancestors
Jesus. She's
are
Hindu.
sins,
Yeah.
then she is eternally separated from God.
So she's going to go to hell, and he, the murderer, rapist, is going to go to heaven. You guys, I can't believe you're telling me this. I cannot believe you're saying this. And I'm really sad. You're saying a rapist murderer is going to go to heaven, and the poor innocent girl that got raped and murdered is going to be separated from heaven and go to hell?
She doesn't know the Lord, yes.
That is. You can't believe that.
Well, they're both going to stand before God, and he's going to be the fair and loving judge.
The massacrist, rapist, murderer who raped a little girl and murdered her is going to go to heaven, and the poor innocent girl is going to go to hell?
As I've been saying from the...
Come on, you believe that? Really?
As I've been saying
Can I ask her? Do you really believe that? Just tell me, do you really believe that? I just want to hear if you really believe that. I would think as a human being you wouldn't believe that, let alone a person who believes in God. Do you really believe that?
Look at the ratings.
Just tell me yes or no. Do you believe that? Yes?
See, what you're doing
That
right
is
now...
so sad.
No.
I'm really sad. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm really, like, my heart is saddened by hearing
What
two...
you're doing right now is you're trying to make a show of it.
I'm not. I'm really not. I really wanted to know this answer. And I tell you from my heart, I was hoping you would give me the other answer. You would say, no,
Okay,
that's not just.
Let me ask you something. If Allah deceived the Jews and...
He didn't deceive the Jews. We already went through this.
Let me finish. If Allah deceived the Jews and made them think that they were killing Jesus on the cross, Allah did that. He deceived the Jews. How do you know that he's not deceiving you with the Quran?
Excellent. See, now, because you couldn't answer, you're switching back to
wait,
something that... Can I finish? She
answer.
asked me a question. Should I answer? Or should I go to her? Like,
No, answer me.
Should I answer her or should I go to you?
Please.
Okay.
I want to know.
Sure, let me tell you. Allah didn't deceive the Jews. I already explained that to you, just as the example I gave to you, that if he comes and you're killing me, and he saves me and puts somebody who would betraying me, a murderer, in my place, that's not a deception.
And he may believe that it was you.
You may misconceive that it's me, but Allah didn't do some magic on them. This is your misconception. You can look to the Quran and Hadith and bring me evidence to the contrary, right? So this is a misconception that you have about deception. I've already answered it, and the only reason you're going to it now is because you know this conversation took you to a place where you're not comfortable.
Only because I
Go
know
ahead.
that you're making a show of this.
I'm really not.
Because we're
I'm
on
really
film
honest.
and you're trying to make
Who
it
cares
look
about the
like
film?
we're going on
If we were off the film, would you give me a different answer?
No.
So then it's not a show, it's your
But
answer.
whenever you're
ahead.
asking leading questions,
It's not a leading question, it's
Yes,
an
you
honest
are.
question. I really wanted an honest answer. And you told me that a murderous rapist who will go to heaven, and the poor girl who's murdered and raped an innocent child is going to go to hell, just blows my mind.
Yes.
If you know what, turn the camera off. I don't even care about the camera. I'm just telling you.
let me ask some about
Go ahead.
Muslim.
I thought she wanted to ask something.
Well, can I ask about Islam?
Huh?
Can I ask about Islam?
Yeah, can I answer? So, from the get-go, I've told you that sin has more to do, like, it doesn't just have to do with your actions. It is the very fact that your flesh is now corrupt.
So
And
that
that is
rapist,
also what Christ had to save you from.
so that rapist didn't sin,
The rapist did sin,
and he murdered an innocent person,
and he did the wrong
and he
thing.
raped her, and he's going to heaven. And that poor innocent girl is going to hell.
So what it has
You
to
believe
do
that?
with, from the beginning, what I said was that Christ came to atone for those
For rapists
sins.
and murderers.
He did, yes. He
And the
came-
innocent go to hell if they don't believe in Jesus.
If they don't believe in Jesus, they're
That's-
not innocent.
I'm sorry.
If they don't
It's a
believe in
crime
Jesus,
not to
they're
believe in
not
Jesus?
innocent. It's not that it's a crime to believe in Jesus. It's just based on what the scripture says. And I know that
I appreciate your time. Thank you.
I understand that that doesn't necessarily sound
To be-
like justice to you.
It doesn't. Or to
And I
you.
know that you don't like these answers, but
I
I,
don't.
have done my best to be completely honest with you.
I appreciate your honesty, but I'm being very honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel angry. I feel sad. that two young women, intelligent, who I would hope are moral human beings, are standing in front of me telling me that an innocent young girl raped and murdered will go to hell, and the rapist and murderer will go to heaven. Like that,
She doesn't
that,
know the Lord, so that's
that's-
another
that's
reason.
shocking.
That's another reason that we're here, man. Is like if we really believe that innocent people are going
then we
to
can go and
eternal-
rape and murder and go to heaven.
No.
Thank you.
If we believe that people are actually going to be eternally separated from God, then yeah, we're gonna go around. We're gonna be telling people how to be with God.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
And if you actually have the Lord, which that man obviously is not living his life in a way that.
But that doesn't
says
matter
that he
because
has
Jesus
the
paid for
Lord.
all his sins anyway.
Well,
Right?
if
Right?
he actually knows the Lord, most likely wouldn't be conducting himself that way.
I think there are
Christ
plenty of
actually says-
Christians that rape and murder and priests that molest kids and stuff. So I mean,
There are definitely
yeah.
a lot of
pastors
people,
Christian as
there
well.
are definitely a lot of people that claim to be Christians that
Yeah.
do those things, but you
Yeah.
don't know for sure if they're
I
saved
don't.
or not.
I don't.
I don't know.
I
if
can
they're
only go
saved
by
for
what they
sure
say,
or not.
right? Who knows what's in
Really,
their
we're
heart?
not the judge.
We're not. Yeah.
So we have
I
to
appreciate your
trust
time. Thank you so much. Look up the verses. Come back. We're here every Sunday.
Thank you.
And we'll continue to have
We're
a civil
actually-
conversation.
We actually won't be back in town, but if you would like to continue this conversation, we're actually here with an organization.
Sure.